Hello everyone, I would like to ask you a question. Do you know what is that most important thing that will help you to speak in English fluently and more confidently? The magic tip is that you really need to speak in English. The more you speak, the more confident you become and you can speak more efficiently and effectively. In today's video, we will be exploring some phrasal verbs that will help you to speak in English very effectively, and it will actually bring out that essence the way you would want to put across your thoughts and what do you want to say. So why waste time? Let's get started. What we have done is we have categorized these phrasal verbs into various categories. So the first one that I would like to discuss with you is about the phrasal verbs that we can use in our daily life. The first one is to wake up. Wake and up. Wake up. It's a phrasal verb. But what does this word wake up means? It means to come out or to stop sleeping. Like every morning your mom tells you to wake up. It's 6 o'clock. Wake up. It's 7:30. Right? To stop sleeping. It also has a different meaning sometimes when people want you to say, oh, wake up and face the reality. So, which means that it's not that you were literally sleeping, but your thought process was sleeping. So, come on, wake up and face the reality. The second one is run out of, which means you have something which is finished, right? Like, oh no, we have run out of milk, okay? Which means milk, whatever you had in your storage has finished. The next one is put on. Put on means to wear something, like put on your shoes, put on your dress, right? Put on clothes. So basically we use the phrasal verb put on for wearing something. So next time if you have to say something to somebody, you can say, come on, be fast, put on your shoes. The next one is take off. Take off means to remove something. Please take off your shoes before entering the temple. It is also used in a different context, which is about the plane. The plane took off, which means the plane started or the journey began in the air, right? So we use it in two different contexts. The next is turn on, turn off, which means to stop or start a device. Like if I say, can you please turn on the television, which means you're starting it, or you want to see the television, so you turn on the television, okay? Can you please switch off the light for me, which means I want that the bulb or the tube light or the light should stop working. So it is about switching on or switching off a device. Now we will see some phrasal verbs that we can use in our work and study. The first one is look up. Look up means to search for some information. I looked up the dictionary to find the meaning of the word resonate, which means I'm searching for some information. Sometimes we also use it in a way like look up to. So when we use look up to, its meaning changes and it means to admire somebody. I look up to my mother, which means I admire her. I get inspired or I try to imbibe all those qualities which she has. The next one is to come up with. To come up with means you have an idea which you put across. You're bringing it. You come up with an idea, right? So, he came up with a brilliant idea about a picnic this weekend. So to come up with means to bring out an idea which everybody, which you put it in front of everybody. The next one is hand in. Hand in means to submit. Okay. So the professor said, please hand in your assignments by Friday, which means you really need to submit your assignments by Friday. The next one is catch up on. Okay, catch up on means you have missed something and you really want to catch up on it, means you really want to finish doing all those things which you have missed. For example, I really need to catch up on my studies because the exams are nearing. So exams have come, the dates are declared, and I am like lagging behind and a lot of things which I need to do. So I really need to catch up on my studies. The next one is workout. Workout means sometimes it is about solving something, like solving a mathematical question or solving some grammar concepts, and it also means to exercise. How can we use it? Work out means I worked out the mathematical questions, or I worked out the questions which were given to me by my professor. Or I can say that I work out for 40 minutes every day. So when I'm using it like work out as an exercise, and work out also means to solve something. Now let us move to the third segment. It's about social life. So the phrasal verbs that you can use is, the first one can be like hang out. Hang out means to spend some time together. Like if you say to your friend, let's hang out this weekend, which means you want to spend some time with your friend or family, or like whosoever it is. So hang out means to spend some time together. The next one is break up. Break up means to end a relationship. Like if we use it in a sentence, they broke up after 5 years being in relationship. So they were together for 5 years and then they broke up, which means they ended the relationship. The next one is makeup. Now I am not talking about lipstick and foundation. Here makeup means to reconcile or come back together after a rough phase or maybe an argument. Like they made up after a fight and they are friends again, which means they had an argument, but then they kept their own egos aside and then they made up, which means they came back together. The next one is call off. It means to cancel something. Okay, for example, the cricket match was called off due to rain. The cricket match was called off, which means it was cancelled due to rain. The next one is bring up. Bring up means to mention a topic, right? Like if I use it in a sentence, I will bring up a very crucial point during the meeting today. So there is one important thing which I really want to tell everyone, but I will bring it up, okay, or I will mention it in the meeting today. So these were few phrasal verbs that you can use it in your social life. Let's move on to the fourth segment, where we discuss about some phrasal verbs that we can use for, or we can be used during travel. Let's see what's that. The first one is drop off. Drop off means to pick someone or something from one place and leave them there. Okay. For example, I was dropped off by my brother at the station, which means I will be taking a train, so he dropped me off at the station. The next one is set off. Set off means to start a journey. So we started off, like as we say, that we started the journey. So we set off for the journey early in the morning. So we started it. To start a journey is set off. The next one is pick up. Pick up means to take someone or something. Okay, like can you please pick me up at 5 o'clock? Like if I have to mention it. The next one is check-in. Check-in means to register yourself, whether it is at a hotel or it is at an airport. Like we checked in at the hotel at 9 a.m. Okay, which means we went and we registered ourselves. So when you check in, you get the keys to your room and then you get the accommodation. The next one is get on, get off. To enter or leave off or come out of a vehicle. Like he gets on the bus at 9 a.m. and gets off at the next station. So get on means he entered and get off means to come out. So to enter or leave a vehicle. So these were some super useful phrasal verbs that you can use in your daily life. And let me tell you, by using them, your English is going to become very fluent and very, very impressive. Try using them in your daily life conversation and it's going to be magical and you will start feeling more confident about yourself. And of course, let me know in the comment box which one is your favorite. I will see you in the next video. Till then, yes, keep learning, keep thriving. Thank you so much.